Welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. I'm Sure Your Kitty Mystic, and today we're going to look into if you have past life karma, or if there are situations from your past life that are affecting you today, and how can you clear them from your energy or move into a new cycle. So we have 3 stones for you to pick from today. The first is a citrine point. The second is a carnelian stone. The third is red black amethyst. So pick whichever crystal is calling your attention the most. Feel free to pause the video if you need a minute to tune into your intuition. And when you're ready, simply click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. Welcome, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out if you have any past life karma and what you can do about it. We're also going to look into a little bit details of your past life. So let's see. Okay, so we have the King of Swords in reverse, so your speech may be affected here. We have Strength in reverse. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse, followed by the Star in reverse. Interesting. So I feel like what's happening here is that you were a very charming individual in your past life. Very charming and charismatic, however, very open to other people. I'm seeing that you kind of like held on to things that you didn't care about, like you were very attached. You held on to things that weren't for you. And you were quite vulnerable as well. I feel like because you had so many open connections. With the Star in reverse, I'm really seeing like you looked after others more than yourself. Maybe like consular personality. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of like, I don't know, you may be resistant to change because of this. You may be resistant to change and resistant to commitment. I'm seeing that you held on to things that just really screwed you over. And so in this life, you really want to come from your own frame of reference, if that makes sense. You may be a little bit like choosing freedom over commitment, or choosing to be distant from others versus connected to them. There's kind of like confusion there. And I'm also getting like you were resistant to change. So that may have carried over as well. Okay. You may have been a bit of a heartbreaker. We have the 3 of hearts, or the 3 of swords in reverse. Like I said, very charming. The Knight of Cups. I'm really getting that you were kind of blocked from what you wanted in a lot of ways. Like you chose other people's opinions and what other people needed and wanted from you over what you wanted. And so most of your past life karma actually boils down to being really resistant to people now, really resistant to outside ideas, really resistant to changes that come from other people. I feel like your spirit is almost going like in this opposite extreme, where you don't want to let as many people into your life now because you don't want to be so vulnerable again. Let's see. We have Hunter of Honor. So yeah, so I feel like this karma is trying to help you find honor, okay? Where is it the honorable thing to look after others, and where is it really just self-serving? Ancestor of knowing. Okay. So I feel like you couldn't really like share a lot of what you know, or you couldn't really gain a lot of knowledge in your last life. So in this life, you're very drawn to the accumulation of knowledge, to learning, to gaining honor, to being really true to your word. Like I said, very charismatic, maybe a little bit shady at times. So now you're a bit more true to your word, and you don't take commitment lightly. So what can you do about this? Ooh, so we have strength here. Cool, so double strength. So I really feel like, build up that internal strength, internal empowerment, ferocity, so you know that you got yourself. Okay, we have the World in reverse. I feel like there's like a need for patience here, especially when it comes to things turning out in your favor. You may have like Jupiter in Taurus or something like that, so things kind of come in a little bit slower than you like. Seven of Swords. And I feel like almost developing a healthy level of discernment with people is really what pulls you out of this energy, so that you know who's shady and who's not right away, who's going to take advantage of you and who won't. Let's see. What energy can you use to clear this from your aura? Alchemy and magic. Okay, so I feel like change any of these hardships into lessons. Okay, if there's any hardships here, especially with your speech and how you share your intellect and your ideas, you may have faced a lot of people not really listening to you or taking you seriously in this life, as kind of carry over from that last life. So how can you change that? How can you alchemize that into something that serves you? Beginnings in East. Okay, and I feel like it's just like look for the new way of being. The more that you fight against change, or you fight against new experiences, the more you're kind of stuck in this energy. So it's very much a person or an energy of someone who didn't want to let go in life, and it didn't really matter what the thing was. And we have Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Okay. So yeah, I feel like be easy on yourself a little bit. You do find yourself like very suspicious of others, or closed off, or non-committal. There's a plan to this, So I'm going to pull one of these. How can you clear any past life karma you have? So really, you guys, I don't feel like there's much karma here. Just kind of like patterns for your soul. Things that you're kind of stuck around. I'm not feeling any like straight up karma, if you get what I'm saying. Like, let's see what comes through. How can you clear this? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do one more shuffle. Okay. Breath work. Yeah, maybe some breath work will help. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. You can let me know in the comments what you thought about it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And check out my Patreon if you want to see more content. And I'll see you in the next video. Welcome, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the Carnelian, you are in the right place. Right away, I'm getting like a very ancient vibe to your pile. So this may be like a really old past life, or Just one that was ancient, around deserts. I am getting like maybe Egypt, maybe the Middle East, Eastern Europe even, Asia. Yeah, somewhere around there. So let's see what comes through. Do you have any past life karma? How is your past life affecting your current life? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse. Aw, the Five of Cups. Okay. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like there's almost an energy of kind of like missing opportunities because of being stuck in disappointment, or, you know, longing for things that have passed or things that have not working out, and therefore not seeing what's available now. A very forlorn vibe I'm getting here. So I feel like your soul is almost looking for a way out of this energy. I mean, obviously, if you're watching this video, yes, you are looking for a way out of this energy. Yeah, it's like so stuck on what didn't go right. Yeah, we have the Lovers in reverse. You may have been like hurt in love, really burned, lost a lover or something like that. And it's caused this kind of like discord, dissonance. I'm getting like, you might be the type of person who really like looks back over past relationships versus jumps into new things. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, and I feel like this energy just like destroys your passion. Okay? It just is destroying your passion. Let's see. What is causing this? Why is this occurring? Is this karma? What is this? Why is this occurring? Why is this energy coming into my pile two's lives? Oh my gosh, like half the deck keeps dropping. I don't know if that's a sign. We should take half the deck as you're reading. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll take those stars. They actually dropped before. So we have the Ten of Swords, and then we have Strength. Possible you were like a fighter, honestly. Queen of Swords. Or an advisor. Seven of Swords. So I'm getting you were kind of like an advisor to someone who was really great in your past life. And there was a little bit of, there was confliction there. It may have been someone who was like an athlete, someone in the public eye or something like that. You were their advisor. You were their knowledge, their wisdom. You gave them help and ideas. And what I'm getting here is that you were actually very jealous of this person, and you might have sabotaged them at various times in their experience. Which is like, you know, you don't got to take responsibility for this, right? Whatever past life may have done. But I feel like this is where this energy is coming from. You were very focused on sabotaging this person's life because, yeah, you were just jealous. I feel like you were really the intellect behind them and they got all the credit, and it just left you feeling like this, like Five of Swords, just like giving up hope, losing hope. So what's carrying on from your past life is this loss of hope. It's almost like your soul never really saw that, like, yeah, things can work out for you. You know, you can be the main character. You can be the star. You can be the passionate one. So that's what I feel like you're stuck in. You're stuck in this air of disappointment. You're stuck in this air of potentially hopelessness or just being focused on the things that don't go well. So let's see how you can get rid of this energy. How can you clear this from your aura? Because like I said, it's not really your responsibility. Emperor. Okay, so we have command your future, command your reality, command who you are, own your authentic expression. I'm feeling like it's just like own who you are and what you're good at. Stop paying attention to the failures so much and get into that boss energy. You're very capable. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so balance your emotions a little bit here. I'm also get into the energy of receiving. Okay, sometimes when we're doing so much, it's not actually helping us. If you're someone who's like a really hard worker, or you do a lot of like busy work, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can slow you down, and you need to spend some time in this receptive Queen of Cups energy. So I'm seeing spending some time practicing receiving, feeling receiving in your body, and directing some tasks to other people is actually like a way to clear this energy, interestingly enough. See what else comes through. You might find like mantra or chants. We have the Queen of Pentacles too. Yeah, again, I'm really getting like own who you are in this world. Own your emotions. Own your money. Own your leadership, your command. Start to show that. Don't let this hopeless, energy hold you back. I feel like it will kind of just like, I don't know, like it's kind of clearing. Sometimes even bringing your awareness to something can clear it. Like, oh, that's not mine. We have the Page of Swords. So I feel like really like engaging your knowledge and learning about the world. Really though, with all these energies, I'm getting go for what you want here. Like don't live another life in the shadows. Don't live another life as the second character. Decide to be the main character in this life and do it. And that is how you clear this energy from your aura. That's how you clear it for good. You don't gotta watch the world pass you by or whatever the case may be. Let's see what comes through these cards. Dancer of Life, Dancer of Reconciliation. Live your life. And if there's someone you want to talk to from the past, if there's someone you're always thinking of, just talk to them. Okay, just do it. Just see what happens if you talk to them. With the Dancer of Reconciliation, like, don't sit in longing. I'm getting for like, I kind of love the feeling of longing, so don't think that I'm being hard on you or I'm judging you here, but don't let yourself sit in longing for like another moment. Go out and live your life. Do the things you want to do. Let's see what else comes through. Adventure south. Do the things you want to do. Adventure. Make your life an adventure. Make your life about the opportunities you can take and not the things that you missed out on. Not the wrong turns you made, okay? Just make more turns. Let's see. We'll pull one of these and then we'll wrap it up. Butterfly Spirit, transformation is beautiful. Look at that, an 11, what a lucky number here. Yeah, let yourself transform. And really, like with this butterfly, let yourself show the brilliance of who you are. Don't sit in the shadows. Don't focus all your energy on other people's lives and other people's success and other people's problems. Go for it. Transform yourself. Be who you're meant to be in this world. That's how you clear this energy, is you end it. You end the cycle for good. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pal, too. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. You can let me know in the comments what you thought about it. If you want to see more content from me, subscribe to my Patreon, and I'll see you in the next reading. Welcome, pal 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the red amethyst, you are in the right place. Right away, I'm getting like a very hermit vibe, a very introverted vibe from your energy. Someone who likes the dark and likes to hide in the dark. The past life, by the way, not your current energy, but it may still resonate. So let's see what comes through for you. How is your past life affecting you now? What is your past life karma, if you have any? Ooh, so we got the Two of Swords in reverse, followed by the Justice in reverse. So 2 Libra cards. Okay, so I feel like there may be a lack of balance or indecision in your life. It may be really hard for you to choose between things. You may be really caught up in like justice and fairness and making things equal, and that might kind of hold you back or slow you down. It's possible you've had trouble with authority or with like government, legal systems in this life, or you've just felt at odds with them. Perhaps even just at odds with like your parents, your family growing up, any kind of semblance of authority. We have Judgment. Okay. So you may have been like, felt like extra judged in this life, or like you've had to go through kind of like extra hoops for most people. You've had to think things through more. You've had to be more analytical. You've had to know more. And other people can kind of just, I don't know, go along with their life. That's what I'm getting. You've really had to like focus on right versus wrong and morality and balance and justice and fairness. The Tower. And you might experience a lot of changes, okay? You might, this past life may actually be the reason why you're so spiritually awakened as well with the Tower card. You might have gone through lots of spiritual trials, lots of spiritual just awakening processes. You may have a lot of sweeping changes that you've had to kind of experience and go through here. Interesting to have Two of Swords, Justice, and Judgment, though. Very interesting reading, you guys. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and I feel like, you know, you might just have this need to hold on to your money, okay? You might not be someone who spends as easily. So let's see why. Where did this karma come from? Or why is this affecting you this way? Oh my gosh, this deck is being crazy today. Let's see. Where did this come from? Why is this affecting me this way? Okay, so you have the Tower in reverse. Interesting. So you may have been really resistant to change in your past life, or you may have kind of like held off on ending things. You may have really, like I said, I'm getting this very like in the dark energy. You may have kind of kept yourself away from the light in a kind of metaphorical sense. Take that how it resonates. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Interesting. So you may have been kind of like, I am getting like it's possible an energy of being sick. Or not changing things when you got sick. You may have seemed like scary to other people. With the Moon, kept a lot of secrets, like I said, very in the dark. Okay, so I feel like you had this deep need for knowledge here. You had this deep need for knowledge, but you didn't really get the chance to get any, or get as much as you would have liked. You always felt like you were on the start of the road, okay? So I feel like you almost lined yourself up for a more extreme version of life. For something that would cause you to really be a deep thinker, really analytical, really see underneath what's going on. Like I said, it's possible you were actually physically sick or impoverished in a certain way that kind of held you back from learning or doing the things that you wish to do. Queen of Wands. I do get this energy of like very combative with other people, very resistant to the people around you, very much a hermit. You know what I mean? But like an angry hermit is really the vibe I'm getting from your past life. You know what I mean? Kind of sad, kind of, yeah, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Not a lot of fun, very much in the dark. So I feel like it's given you, it's kind of propelled you into this need for the light, into this need for spiritual knowledge, spiritual truth. Like I said, having really good judgment, being really fair, being really clear-minded. Okay, so that's why you have these experiences of kind of like confusion. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, coming from not having potentially a lot of money to holding on to your money really carefully now, like it makes sense. So let's see, how can you clear this energy from your aura so that you can be a fresh slate, if that's what you want? How can you clear? What can you do about this karma? Okay, 10 of Wands. Work. Is there work that you want to be doing in this world? Like, do it. Okay. I'm also getting like work to see past your attachments with the Devil in reverse. Work to overcome hedonism and darkness. If you feel it within yourself, don't be afraid. You know, spiritual journey can sometimes feel like an upward battle if you're on a really spiritual path. If you're not, it can just be like, you know, do the work you're meant to do in this world. If you have a passion, if you have a purpose, follow that. I'm getting kind of like with this Page of Cups here, try to be soft towards others. Try to be gentle with them. Open to transformations that occur in your life. Okay, how can you clear this energy? How can you clear this energy? Clear attachments to the negative, okay? If you have any negative ways of viewing this world or really negative attachments, clear those. You know, work on getting rid of those. That's what I'm seeing. And that'll kind of like clear up this energy as well. There'll be no need for it. Yeah, I'm getting like be generous. Be generous with your heart especially. Be generous with your time, your energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be money, but try to be part of this world in this life. Try to give and receive. Try to be more open to others, and that's what will clear this energy here. I'm getting too that other people can help you if you're feeling like internal confusion or confliction. If you're at war over something, telling people can sometimes help you. They can give you a different perspective or just kind of lighten that war a little bit by speaking about it. Let's see what else comes through. Reconciliation and spirit of family. Okay, so if there's a reconciliation, like this is pretty straight up here. If there's a reconciliation that needs to happen with your family, you know, if there's some reconnection that needs to be made, if there's some, you know, even if it's just forgiveness and never speaking to them again, you know, I don't know what your family situation is. Try to ease that from your heart, okay? If your family hurt you or you had a hard time with them, how can you reconcile that? How can you make that not hurt? Okay, for some of you that'll be actually reconnecting with your family and actually, you know, speaking to them again. And for others of you, it may just be forgiveness. And if you're not separated from your family, like, just look for where the pain is and try to reconcile it. Okay, we have power and volcanoes. I do feel like you're building a lot of power in this life. Like, while this is karma, it seems like a really forceful energy in terms of building up your spiritual strength, building up your integrity and who you are in this world. I do see you as a very powerful individual. So own that power. Don't be afraid to make changes as well with the Tower. Don't be afraid to be a change maker here. I'm also getting like you might spend time by volcanoes if you can. Volcanoes have a very interesting energy. They might help you to clear this as well, ground this energy out of you if you spend time near a volcano. And then we have Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so take your time with things. It's all good, baby. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like, it doesn't seem like really harsh karma. You know what I mean? It just seems like maybe some challenges, some obstacles. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. You can let me know in the comments what you felt about it. Subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more content, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description box to the side now. See you there.